Back to another video from Lydia's Plate. Today we're making granola bars. A long time ago, we decided we were going to do an experiment and see if we could survive without buying cereal for an entire month. We were going through a lot of cereal and realizing that it's not really the healthiest thing out there to eat. So I started experimenting around and I was given this recipe for granola bars. We have liked it. It is so super flexible and you can adjust it to your taste, no problem. For example, in this one, I'm actually using corn syrup again. I have not used corn syrup, oh my goodness, in a long time for making these because most of the time I just use honey. But this particular day, I had run out of honey. I scraped the last little bit from my pail into the bowl and that was it. Another thing that is different in this video from how I usually make them is that I only had a quarter cup of butter left at home and I needed an entire cup. So I made them with another 3/4 cup of coconut oil to make up for that missing butter. And I didn't say anything, and the next morning the kids are eating them and they said, "Mom, oh wow, like these are the best granola bars you've ever made yet." We have found that it makes a difference as to what brand of coconut oil you buy. So our favorite has become the Organic Fields brand. Not sponsored by them. This is just what we have found to taste really good. Other coconut oils my husband has said taste like that coconut Florida something Hawaii suntan lotion, something like that. So it's not exactly appetizing to think you're eating suntan lotion. So again, here's another one of those variations. Instead of doing all of the cups of oatmeal as oatmeal, I like to do half oatmeal and half oat flakes. Then when I add the nuts, that is so flexible as well. You can add any chopped up nuts that you like. Sometimes I don't have nuts, sometimes I have sunflower kernels. I'll throw sunflower kernels in there. Today I was out of sunflower kernels, so I did the mixed nuts, and in place of something else, I'll have the recipe in the description box below, but in place of something else, I put hemp hearts. This recipe is just so flexible, and I'll add it all in the description box, but it is so handy. If I'm making them and all of a sudden I'm out of something or I run out of something, it's like, oh, no big deal. I'll just add the other half a cup as hemp hearts instead, for example. So this is my Nordic ware pan. I don't know if it has a different name in different parts of the country, or I don't know. But anyways, this is what it's called out where we are, and I really like it. It comes with a clear plastic lid. Sadly, mine has been through many years already. It's had better days, but it still works. And it's just so handy because then I don't have to dirty another container. I can bake it right in this pan, put the lid on when it's cooled, and save on doing extra dishes. So there we go, it's that simple. Then I just use another piece of parchment paper to flatten it out. Today, I don't always do this, but this was a big treat. I sprinkled some carob chips over top. Normally I would have done chocolate chips, but we've been trying to get healthier, so I have found out about carob chips, and we don't like them on their own, but in something like this, it just gives that little touch of chocolate that'll curb a craving. Again, that's just my opinion, my personal preference. oven, get it all nicely packed in there and keep it from riding up the sides. And in the oven they go at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for approximately half an hour. I usually set the oven for about 20 minutes instead of half an hour, just in case all of a sudden they're done sooner. I've made them differently, different variations, but usually it's closer to the half hour mark, sometimes more like 25 minutes, half an hour, as soon as the edges are looking golden. Protect my island top with these two cutting boards. And with that parchment paper, it just works so well to slide those granola bars right out of the pan. I've tried various ways of cutting these. I've tried my big pizza cutter, I've tried different kinds of knives, and the one I find that works the best for me, I think it's called the butcher knife? No, the cleaver maybe. The cleaver knife. You'll see it. It's by Rada or Rada, I'm not sure on the correct pronunciation of that. R-A-D-A, I believe it's an American company, but I love their utensils. Again, not sponsored whatsoever, but I've come to love them. Using this knife, I have the best results of getting the most even cuts and sizes of pieces. Of course, I guess if I really wanted to spend a lot of time on it, I could take a ruler and a marker or pen and mark it on the parchment paper, but it's gonna taste good regardless, so it doesn't matter if it's not perfectly shaped. And I have other things to spend my time on. There we go, all cut up into squares, ready to go. I used to cut them up into the rectangular bars, the way you would find them packaged in the store, but this started to become easier and I just liked it, it worked for me. So you can do whatever you want. And there we go, a little bit trickier once they've been cut into squares, but still pretty easy to slip them right back into the pan where they came from. Hope you guys give it a try and hope you like them as much as we do and that this video has helped you out. Piece of granola bar with a cup of coffee in the morning made the way I like it. Perfect, I'm good to go. Good morning guys, thanks so much for watching. This has been how to make granola bars with Lydia's plate, and I'm Lydia, and now I'm going to go enjoy my granola bar, and I hope that you'll join us again next time to find more ideas of what to put on your plate. Please hit that subscribe button, the bell for notifications, and the thumbs up button if you like this. And I look forward to hosting you again next time. Bye!